welcome back again. I'm doing a companion piece today for my last huge one that I did. So this one is exactly the same size. It is a gallery stretched canvas, 24 inches by 60 inches, which is 61 centimeters by 152 centimeters. So really nice canvas. It's got a really deep side, probably about 2.5 inches, about 3 centimeters deep. Get rid of this. And it has 2 timber cross pieces underneath here, which I've folded up these puppy piddle pads, and I've placed it underneath the timber, between the timber and the canvas, and that'll stop it from sagging in the middle. So I've done that. I've put my big push pins in underneath. I've got 1 on each corner, 1 on each in the middle there, and another 2 in the corners there. So 6 big push pins. I've added a little bit of black to my edges, and I've gone down the side, as you can see there, just in case I don't get to that later. I've made up 2 cups of each colour. I have got 2 navies, because I wanted more navy in this pour. I thought the last one was a little bit too white, so I've taken out some white and putting in extra navy. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cups of colour. I did have 16 cups. I've used the first 8 in these 10 flip cups here. I've added my silicone, and I'm just going to do these last 2 for you so you can see. So the treadmill silicone, 100% silicone oil that I'm using. Now these cups have all got my pouring medium. I should tell you about pouring medium. It is, nearly finished my 2nd bottle already. Elmer's glue all and water. And I've mixed it up 60% glue, 40% water. So that's what's in here. And then I've put 1 part pouring medium to 1 part paint. So I've actually got 140 grams of pouring medium in each cup and 140 grams of paint. In saying that, the navy and this blue was really thick. I had to add more water to it. So I've had to do that. So 280 grams of mixed paint in each cup. I'm going to put 12 drops of oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 in each cup. I haven't put any in the blacks. Give that a good stir. Wipe around the sides and another stir. Okay, so that's what I've done for all my cups. Now, as I said, done 1 layer. 1 cup will do 1 layer in the 10 cups. Right, I made up a tiny little bit of extra black so I'd have enough to do my sides. So let's keep going with the layering. If you saw my last big pour, I had copper in it, and metallic copper, and I wasn't really happy with the cells. I know metallic makes weird shaped cells, and I put it in anyway. So this time I'm taking the metallic out, and I've added this one here. It's red oxide. It's similar in colour to the metallic, so I'll still get the colour that I want, but I shouldn't have those wobbly, out of shape cells that the metallics give me. So that's the reason. And I did quite a few pours in this colour scheme last year when I first started for my house, because I like the blues and the aquas and the earthiness of the copper or the red oxide. My floors are like timber floors, and my walls are grey, my furniture's grey. So this sort of red oxide, it looks really pretty against the blues and the aquas, and it picks up the timber in my floor and my furniture as well. My furniture's all pale timber as well. Well, it's got a mix of colours in it, some greys, some darker timbers, this sort of copperish colour. So that's the reason I'm doing these. It's to go on my living room wall. As I said, I've got a couple already that I've done last year. If you wanted to see them, they'll be on my Instagram. Yes, I did videos of them too, so you can see the videos of them. They're quite old videos. It was when I was doing my dirty pour stage. So they're a different style, but same colours. So they'll all match. Okay, getting through them. So I've cut down to 10 flip cups this time instead of the 11 that I had on the last one. And I've cut down from 4.8 kilos of paint to 4.5 kilos of paint. So just cutting down by that 1 extra cup of paint. And hopefully I will be happier with the result. I thought that last time I had a bit too much paint on the surface, which didn't allow me to move the paint around as much and to stretch it, because the paint just didn't have any blank space to go. It was just, the whole canvas was pretty much full of paint when I started. So yeah, didn't have anywhere to stretch to. So that's the reason. Hopefully this one will be better. Don't get me wrong, I still like the other one, but it was a little bit on the pale side. I would have preferred it to be a little bit darker. And too much paint, and wasn't happy with the copper. So those 3 things I've changed in this one, and hopefully I'll be happier with this one. And I do like doing these big canvases, love doing these big canvases. I've done lots this size. I've even done bigger ones than this. And I really enjoy the challenge. The small ones I do just to show you guys how to do different techniques and how different colours go together and the different oils. Same with my cards. I can't keep doing big canvases every day, so the cards serve a purpose. I can still show you how to do things on them. And they don't cost me too much to make, and I don't have to find somewhere to store them. So that's the reason I do the cards, because I do want to pour pretty much every day if I can, but as I said, I can't keep doing huge canvases every day. So that hits the spot with the little ones. Alright, getting a big pile of cups here. Off to the white. So my colours, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know what I tend to do. I have a white and a black. I have a dark blue and a mid blue. I have a dark turquoise and a light turquoise. And my pop of colour is my red oxide. So you'll know that I do that. I pick a colour and I have 2 shades of it. I pick another colour and I do 2 shades of it. I have black and white. Generally I do. And then my pop colour, whatever it may be. Finish that off, might as well finish it off. There's not enough left to do another layer. So yeah, I was very excited to hit 200 videos, and I did the big video, or big pour, the 11 cup flip for my 200th video. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate your support and all your comments. Keep them coming. If there's anything in particular you'd like me to do or have a try at doing, I haven't by all means done every technique there is, but if there's something you'd like me to try, just let me know and I'll see if I can do it. Have a go anyway. I like experimenting and trying things out, so I'm more than happy to have a go. Should have just enough room in these cups for my other two colours. It was a bit tricky getting all the consistencies right for these colours. Some of them, as I said, the navy and the, oops, oh goodness me, the navy and the other blue was quite thick and I had to add water. If you've seen my consistency videos, you'll know how I check it, and I will show you on this. Hopefully you can see it. Pick that up and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it just starts to break at 8. This guy here, he was breaking at about 5, the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it broke there. So perfect. He was breaking at about 5, so I had to keep adding water, and then he'd break at 6, add more water, break at 7, add more water, and now he's perfect. So I do that to all my colours. I expect them to break the stream of paint at 8 seconds. And then I know that it's right for what I want to achieve. If you're swiping, you might not want it that thick. You might want it to break at about 10, I guess. But as I said, I have done videos on consistency, so have a look. Seem to help people. Nearly there. I know this takes a while. That's why I did the first layer off camera, because it just takes such a long time. But then other people like to see what order I put my paints in, and you know how the paints sit on top, the consistency of them. They don't fall through. My paints don't fall through. They're pretty thick. They sit on top. There's a full. Nearly there. Looking forward to flipping these. I looked back on the video that I did of my big pour and I thought, oh, I tilted so fast. I should have just slowed down a little bit, had a look at what I was doing, where the paint was going, and not rush so much. So I'm going to try and do that. I always feel as if I need to get a wriggle on, you know, when you guys are watching, but I'm going to try and slow down just a little bit with my tilting and just concentrate a little bit more on what I'm doing. So again, if you don't want to wait, feel free to fast forward. You won't hurt my feelings. I won't know. Okay. Right. I was going to see if I could put one here and then drag back, but I don't know if I can get around the table. Oh, no, I can't reach. Because I've got a very wide table. It's 2 meters, I think it's 2.2 by 1.2 wide, and the canvas is pushed this way quite a bit, so I can't actually reach across from the back of the table, arms up long enough. Okay, let's flip these. 1. That made a mess, didn't it? I'm not even going to have a middle one. I'll just do it. Hope for the best. They're very full, so it's difficult to flip them over without losing too much paint. Now this end one, I always miss my end, so I'm going to push it right across to the end. My mix must be a little bit thinner than normal. I've got cells popping up already. Well, it could just be the fact that I'm sploshing them everywhere and it's pushing the paint together, creating cells. Alright, so these can go a little bit further over. My middle sections, I want them to be able to stretch out more, so I'll give them a little bit more space. I want to be able to stretch the middle out. Okay, while that's waiting, I'll tell you about my colours. So my two blues, as I said, a dark blue and a light blue. This is Deep Space by Global. It's a limited edition colour, so you can't buy that anymore. So I make my own. I use cool blue with a touch of black and a tiny little bit of green just to counteract the purpleness in this. Maybe I shouldn't have put blue on the bottom. I've lost all my blue. And then this one, a mid blue. This is cool blue mixed with cobalt. And that gives me a nice colour. Put them over here out of the way. And then my two turquoise colours. I have Peacock. Can't even read that anymore. Peacock. That's a limited edition colour as well. And Merino. So slightly lighter in the turquoise, mid turquoise. So this is the normal Global turquoise with white. To get Peacock with a touch of cobalt. And then Merino, which is just how it comes. Very pale turquoise. So I use 3 shades of turquoise. I've got my normal turquoise, my Peacock, and then the Merino, which is the really pale one. And this is my red oxide that I'm using instead of the copper today. Hopefully it will give me the similar look that I'm after with the copper. But behave a little bit better than the copper does, because it really misbehaved. It's naughty, naughty copper. And black and white. There we go. Okay, that's done. What else do I need to show you? I don't think I need to show you anything else. I've got my little spatula to lift up paint to do my edges later on. Got my heat gun, butane torch that I use. Got this from Bunnings. And I did spray my cups with silicone oil. This one here, 3-in-1, just to help the paint release out of the cups. So I've done that as well, and then just wipe the excess out with the paper towel. Alright, let's do this. Lots of cells popping up. Now, hopefully I can just get straight to the bottom. With the last one, I brought it down and let the cup sit there for a few seconds. Ended up with this ring. So I don't want to do that again. I just want to flip down. And if I've got leftover paint in the cup, then so be it. And I do. That's alright. I'm going to keep it for later. So I'm getting that nice attractive finish there, which I didn't get last time. Whoops, I did it by mistake. See the ring? Which I didn't want. Maybe I can try and tip it off. Lots of paint left. Okay, did that a little bit slower to get more paint out, but still I had the bottom there, which was good. Not so good. Oh, look at that. Oxide underneath. Oh, I think it's dripping. When I do that, it must be dripping from the top down. I can't see because I can't see inside the cup, but I think that's what it's doing. You guys can probably see it better than I can. I think that's what it's doing. I have to try and avoid that. Is that better? I think that's what it did, hey? I'm not going to have enough paint down this end. I might have to put, this one's got quite a lot of paint left in it. I'm going to put some of this back. Run the first little bit off. The first bit that comes out of the cup tends to be more like that kind of circle on the bottom. So if I run it off first, then I get my nice pattern that I want. Oh, I've done it again. Okay, I need to go faster. Rightio, last one. Let's see if I can get to the side. I don't miss my edges. There we go. Run him off. Clean up a little bit. Now, where do I need some more paint? Here. This one's got quite a bit left in it. Let's use this one. Run some off the edge and up. Okay, this one's got a little bit left as well. Oh, that's got some nice oxide in it. So the paint that I'm putting back's looking okay because, as I said, I'll run the first little bit off and I'll still get my nice lines. I need a little bit more here and maybe a bit here. Run it off. Let's catch that. That'll do there. And then, see, this is very thin here, this little bit. It needs a little bit more. And this one. This is the last one that I think is going to have some decent paint in it. I'm just going to get rid of that little drippy bit that was there before. So have a look, see if there's anything that you don't like or you think is going to give you problems. My side's good. I've got a little bit of black there showing. That side's good. There's a line there, but I think that'll be alright. I'll probably end up tipping that off. What else? Seeing if I've got any more paint. No, I think that'll do. As I said, I don't want to cover the whole thing. But I've really stretched the paint out so it's not going to be too thick on the surface. Just going to wipe up a little bit here as I go. On the side of my table. Alright. Now, so cells are popping up straight away, which is an indication that my mix is a little bit thinner than the last one. So that's good. It's probably because I had to add the water to my blues. And a few more caterpillars. Caterpillars tend to arrive when the mix is a little bit thinner. Hardly got any in the last pour. One or two maybe. Alright, let's torch round and round, round and round. I'm just doing each one, and then I'll come back and go again if I need to. How's that looking? A little bit more up here. A little bit more there. Bubbles here, a little bit through there. Just take it nice and easy. You can always add more later on. That one's got plenty. That one's got plenty as well. That'll do. Leave some negative space. Don't put too many cells in, eh? Because they're going to stretch anyway. Look at these little oxide ones, so gorgeous, very gorgeous. I don't really want this big black caterpillar. I'm just going to go through there like that, get rid of him. What else don't I like? Hopefully that will get poured off, that little line there. Those caterpillars will just have to stay because they're right in the middle, and if I drag through I'm going to break all my other cells. This bit of oxide, it needs to continue its little run. It can't just start there. It needs to continue through. I don't like it when things just stop halfway through a pour. Okay, I'm ready. I am ready. The cells look good. I don't have any of those really wobbly, awful looking ones from the copper that I had at this stage with the last big pour. Cells are lovely and multicoloured. Probably a few too many in here. Might be a problem, but anyway, let's see. I'm going to tilt this way first to cover that side, and I'm going to move my ladder and my stool out of the way so that I can get in behind here. Now I do want to go that way and that way. I want to go side to side. I don't want to just go straight down because I want the cells to stretch left, right and up and down. So that's the trick. So I have to sort of go, as I always do, on an angle. Now this is where I'm going to take my time. On angle that way, to the left. And oh my goodness, it's so heavy. You guys want to come and help me? Jump on an end. Come and help me. I'll just get that little bit there to touch up a little bit, and then I can come back again. Try and straighten everything up a bit. Can't watch everything at once. All right, let me have a look. See what's happening. Probably still got too much paint on here. This is curved in, but there's nothing I can do about that. wanted to torch in these lines that I made with the extra paint that I brought up. Now, I'd like that to go over, but trying to move that is moving all of this. So that's the problem you have with these big canvases. Okay. I wonder if I can put my arms underneath it over there. No, I mean I can, but it's not doing anything. So that didn't work. Alright, I'll see if I can just tilt over that way just a touch more. Just to get that bottom corner done. Okay, it's over. Doesn't look too bad. Now, this little bit here, I need to just try and move this all over a little bit more that way now, and just get that corner. And down at the same time. There we go, that's got it. Lovely. Now the trick is taking all this paint back down that way to get that top edge. And that's going to be a trick in itself, isn't it? All right, let's do this. Do I want to tilt it? I can't really. I'll see where the weight of the paint is at the moment. Okay, so it's here. So it's got a long way to go. Hopefully it won't get too overstretched. Only just has to go a little bit over the edge. See how it's stretching here? Can't do much about that. I'm just going to have to let it go and go straight over the edge. I'm not going to tilt it anymore side to side. We're just going straight over. Off you go, paint. Got it. It's over. Yay! Sides are done. Come back. Now I can stretch these ones out a little bit more and push them down. All right, now I'm much happier with that. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Much happier with that than the first one I did. Okay, so I'm just going to torch a little bit across here where my cells have stretched and just get some little guys happening. Little cells popping up just on the edges. I think too many. Just a few. Just a few. Okay. This one has stretched in a bit that way, but I couldn't help that. So the red oxide I think is just enough. Little pops there, stripe there, a little bit through there. You can see where the cups have sort of flown through, I guess. I'm going to see if I can stick my finger in this because I don't really like what's happening here. That just to break that up a little bit, and I think I'm going to go down here as well and just join this up with that one there if I can. Let's go around this way. Actually, I'm just going to take it through here. Yep, that's better. It was just a bit blobby in there. Okay, What else can I do? I don't think I can do anything. I think the weight of my paint is centered. Might just fix up that little bit. I put my finger in the black and just sort of drag that through a little bit. That just fixes up that corner there. I don't mind that little bit of black there. It's only a tiny bit. That side's covered. I'll just run my little stick underneath to catch the drips. This side is also covered. Woohoo! And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this and put it at the top. Always try and put it at the top so that it runs down and covers the whole thing. There's no point starting halfway down. Otherwise you'll see where the join is. So start it at the top and let it run down. Need a little bit of blue just there. See how that's just a tiny little bit of white there? But start at the top and let it run down. And cover that whole bit of canvas. Otherwise it'll just look as if you've just poked a little bit there. Not that anyone's going to really take too much notice of that tiny little area. But if you're going to do it properly, hey? That's what I say. I say to my kids, if you're going to do something, do it the best that you can. Don't do it half-heartedly. End up having to come back and fix things if you don't do things properly. Need a little bit of black. It's just a bit of black missing on the corner there. Okay. What do you reckon, guys? Do you like that one better? I do. It's darker. And even though I do have some stretched cells down here, it's still really lovely. I might just take the weight down a little bit more this way just to bring the cells down here where this is a little bit elongated. I'll see how much I can take. I won't tilt it too much because this will start stretching, but we'll see how much I can actually take down there, if any. No, because it's only the weight of the paint is sitting here. So for me to get the weight of the paint from here all the way down there, I'd lose this. So no, not going to happen. Loving this corner. See, these here have stretched really nicely. So I've got nice round cells. My middle area, where the paint couldn't stretch terribly much out, they've stayed quite small. So I've got a nice variety of cells. I've got big ones, I've got little ones, I've got rusty coloured ones, I've got blue ones, I've got aqua ones. These ones have got white around them. These ones have got aqua around blue. Really, really pretty. And then there's pops of the rust colour through there. So let me take you in for a close-up. Get rid of my gloves. Hope you enjoyed that video. I can't show you the other one, it's under my table. I've put it under the table to dry so that the dogs won't stand on it or put their little noses into it. Now I just have to move my stool and my ladder back again, so I'll climb up onto the table. There we go. One day I'm going to fall off this table, you guys. Okay. What do you think? I can only zoom in on the middle, but I'll take you in. I'll take you down Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's have a look at the side while we're here. Really pretty cells, especially on that corner there on the left. Gorgeous. So I'll do the back of this side of the canvas first, and then we'll go around and we'll do the other side, because I can only show you half at a time. So this black corner, it looks okay. Around the other side. There's the side. Cells going over the edge. So that red oxide against the aqua there is really pretty. So the cells are much bigger in this pour. I was able to stretch them more because I didn't have as much paint on the surface. Okay, let's go the middle now. Hope I'm not going too fast. Lots and lots of little cells in here. There's so much to look at, isn't there? These always remind me of aquariums with bubbles. Little oxygen bubbles popping up to the surface. Look at all those. Caterpillars aren't too bad. There's one there. Where else is there? They're not too bad. Okay, oh, I can't zoom out any further than that. Alrighty. Hope you've enjoyed that video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep up with all my videos, and join the Australian Acrylic Pouring Group. I'd love to have you there. And that's it. Yay! Really love this one. It'll look really nice up on the wall with my other one, the one I did the other day. So once they're both dry and up on the wall, I'll show it to you. I don't tend to varnish. I don't think they need varnishing. I may. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't tend to. Alright, that'll be it. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.